Charlie Parsons, boxing social in association with Empire Fight Store, Francis Warren. Firstly, I suppose it must be a little bit bittersweet for you this evening. Obviously, Karol with a bit of a surprise loss, and then Moses with a devastating knockout.
Listen, just said it. Obviously the idea was for Karol to have his first title fight and victory, and Moses to have his pro debut on the same card. That happened, but obviously it's not gone to plan. But I'll tell you one thing for sure: these two boys, these two men, what they've done tonight, it makes me very, very proud to be them, to be their manager, to be part of their team, to be part of their journey. Obviously Karol, his fight not going the way we wanted it to go. Moses was very, very upset, had to deal with that, and then he come out and he won in devastating fashion in the first round in his pro debut. And I'm not saying it makes I think the hype is still real, obviously, but it's not based on that 23-second win. It's still based on the fact that of what he's done in the amateurs. It was just a professional debut ticked off, and the boxers ticked off. But Karol was sitting there at ringside watching his brother win his debut. Not half an hour after getting stopped. Pretty nasty stoppage. It wasn't like a knockout punch. It was just a nasty knockout, because I think he got caught in the third round, and he still kept going to the fifth, and I just didn't like. It was uncomfortable to watch.
Right, yeah. Francis, just picking this back up, I suppose a testament to his character as well. Stood there, obviously, visibly looked distraught. I think there's a lot of things you can take out of that. You could take that he just got the first round stoppage and he don't care, but clearly visibly distraught. As family first for him.
Yeah, of course it is. It's just family's family. It's listen. I thought that Karol. I thought there was a big responsibility on Karol tonight to come and show, be a torchbearer for the Itauma family, and I thought he did phenomenally well. Obviously, the result didn't go his way. He got caught, Karol. He got caught, and that was, it's boxing. I actually can't believe I said it to him. I actually said to Karol, and it was the most cliche bullshit fucking load of crap I said to him after the fight. So I said, you can't get in the shower without getting wet, but you can't box without getting hit. And unfortunately, Karol got clipped, and that was it. It doesn't make him a shit fighter. It doesn't make him incapable of becoming a world champion. Do you know what it does make him, though? Very aware of what it feels like to get beat. And I looked in his eyes. I'm looking down his camera now, and I went, how shit do you feel right now? And he went, bad. He said, I feel awful. And I went, don't ever let it happen again.
That'll motivate him now moving forward.
I hope so, and I know so, because this guy's a born winner. He's had a shit night at the office. I've told him, go away, have a week off. Week Monday, we regroup and we go again. He's 9-1. He's a young man. He's fit as anything, dedicated as anything, and that's it.
It's a shame, really, that there's so much stigma around the O, and people will buy into it. But yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly.
It's done. Who gives a shit? It's a bad night at the office. I'm sure. I mean, you've done crap interviews, and I've
stuck it on me.
But listen, it's not a laughing matter. When it boils down to it, Karol Itauma is a born winner, and he's had a bad night at the office. But I know that guy will win a world title. I just know it. Because there are winners and losers in this world, and there are hard workers and grafters, and there are people who try and wing it and fake it. He ain't one of them people. He is such a determined, natural born winner that I know that with a few tweaks and a few bits and pieces that need to be, it all come together. It just weren't his night. And full credit to the RG. He come and done the job. He sensed it. Round 3, and he went for it. And fair play to him.
Right, just thank you. I think that's probably one of the most honest interviews I've ever done. So I appreciate it, and we look forward to the rest of a good night of boxing.
Anthony God, come on, my son.
By the time this is out, mate, we'll see.